Hello and so welcome to another episode. In this video series we're checking out submissions to the DungeonCrawler Limited Asset Jam of 2025. And this time we will have a look at The King of Decay by DaveLikesPasta, aka David York. So, before we jump into the game, let us have a look at the description here. And in case you're interested about like the rule set of the Game Jam, you will find a link to the page down in the video description. But let's have a look into the description here. You have offended the ancient King of Decay, and he has pulled you into the underworld, but you do not wish for this fate. Fight your way out of the underworld and then spend your limited time in the world above, gaining skills and gear so you can fight your way out again and again and again. The King of Decay does not forgive. This is a very strategic game with auto-battling, loot synergies, complex effects and very broad set of things to explore. Fans of deck-building games, dungeon crawlers and 2D open-world games should give this one a try. Okay, so, I mean, normally I'm not a fan of these types of guilds, like games like deck building is not really my thing, and auto-battler also not. But I think for jam games these can be the best ones in some cases, because the card mechanics I think are a kind of an easy way to make the combat interesting. So I'm very intrigued also with this combination of stuff and the screenshots which you can see here. So let's jump into the game, The King of Decay by DaveLikesPasta. Let's go. And here we are in The King of Decay. We can start game, credits and quit. And I will start the game right away. You have offended the King of Decay and he has pulled you into the underworld. It was not your time. You're not ready to become a guardian of the underworld. Can you fight your way out? I will fight. The King of Decay is a turn-based dungeon crawler with automatic battles. During your adventure you will find gear you equip to slots. In combat your gear will trigger its effects in the order it is equipped. The game has a strong push your luck mechanic. You will be given many opportunities to delve into the depths of dangerous places, but be warned, if you are not strong enough for the fight ahead, you will die and become a minion of the King of Decay forever. Okay, we will take... what is your path in life? Warrior is a good choice for the first time players. Okay, so different slots here. I will take a cultist because it's just mixed with everything. Okay, so and the reason I wanted, or I was a bit rushing there, was I already tried to record this twice, or I was in the menu, and it seems like the longer I've got the menu open, the further it's slowing the game down. And if you try to quit the menu then, it actually froze my whole PC and I can't even close the PC with Task Manager or anything, so I had to really take the power off the PC to restart it. So something isn't right with the game here, so be aware of that. At least with the, I think there were two different versions. I tried the Windows version, and I hope it's just the main screen and that it will run fine here. But if it also slows down here, yeah, then the problem. Okay, so we are a cultist. We have a minimap on automap on the top right. We have F2 for system. Would you like to continue playing? Yes. And let's have a look around. This looks weird. Okay, so this is a gap in the wall. This is some fire. What happens if I go into the fire? We actually lose hit points. Okay. So the controls are perfect. It's executing them right away. So if I go forward, you can see it on the map. Yeah, very good visualization. By the way, there's the F2 button was mentioned there. Okay, so regarding the perspective, it's also fine. Yeah, again, I think the field of view might be a little bit too high, or we are maybe a bit too much back. This tile looks a bit deeper than it is wide, but yeah, it's fine. Alright, so we need to find stuff and then go out and find more stuff or so. Okay. A chest, treasure, choose one reward. Leather boots. At combat, start adds 2 defense. Ah, we can select stuff. 2 defense, 4 defense. Each turn adds 1, so it's building up. I don't know how long the... I mean, we take this for 4 defense then. One thing I wanted to mention in the main menu was that the music sounded like it was clipping, and I don't remember that I've seen that in the source files. I might be wrong there, but yeah, I would not have used that track, or maybe something is not right there. So it sounds like the clipping means that it's basically too loud, and then the wave is basically cut off on top, and this has some noise when it's getting into the loud passages. So, Guardian of the Underworld. These guardians keep the captured living from leaving the underworld. Press space to start the combat. It will resolve automatically. You will go first. Combat speed 1, set speed by pressing. Okay. Let's just... We have... Okay, so enemy has 1-7. But we have 4 armor, right? I'm not sure what's going on there. What? Let's increase the speed because I've... So we are dead, but I have no idea what happened. Okay. That did not work. Maybe I should have equipped the weapon. Okay. Okay, we have a dagger with 1 attack, this cudgel with 1 attack, and a combat. Well, let's take the dagger now. So, item view, F1. Use the arrow keys to inspect inventory, press space to swap my item. Attack slot. Okay, dagger. Into the attack slot. Ah, okay. But why was it going through the inventory? In combat, I don't know. So apparently that's an enemy, and we might want to collect everything before we face that enemy, right? So let's see if there's anything else. Doesn't seem to be anything behind this firewall, so we don't need to go there, I guess. Well, the good thing is that the game is still running. By the way, now the music is fine. It's only in the main menu where the music seemed to be a bit broke or clipping. Okay. Okay, so there was nothing. There's one chest in front of us. Let's go there. Bit of damage, but for that chest, it's hopefully worth it. Ruby ring. This ring has no known purpose. Or take 2 coins. Okay. Let's take the coins then. Maybe the ring would still have done something, like making us resistant to fire or something. Okay, leather helm, iron boots. Let's take these iron boots again. Item view, defense slot. No, first iron boots. Okay. Okay, there's this guy. Is there anything else we can collect? No. Okay, I guess we fight again. Or maybe we just... We can also just avoid. I mean, it was guarding the exit or something, so... Okay. Space to start the combat. It will solve automatically. You will go first. I'm not sure why it's going through the inventory. If it's not doing anything there. Guardian. It doesn't look like it's doing anything. Now the enemy is healing. Maybe I should have... If I press something... I'm not sure what's going on here. Your turn. Your turn, attack. Guardian of the Underworld's turn. Attack. Because it has 2 attack slots, right? So we will die again. You have been slain. Quick restart. So going through the fire did not give us any advantage. Choose a reward. Saber. This seems to be the same. So let's take the iron boots again. Saber into the attack slot. Iron boots into the defense slot. And... yeah, I mean, there was this one other chest, and if we go there, we lose hit points, and these hit points we might need to kill this enemy here. So, yeah, let's try our luck again. Speed it up. You have been slain. Okay, accept your fate. I will fight. Okay, let's use the warrior then. Oh, okay, so has much more in terms of hit points. But if the cultist can't even go past the first enemy, I don't quite see how that's supposed to... Or you need to restart the game again and again until you have the perfect stuff in the chests, which wouldn't be exactly optimal. Okay. Some of that seems to be static. Okay. Attack slot, iron boots, defense slot. But we have 3 attack and 20 hit points now. Yeah, let's collect this thing as well. Again, 2 coins. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure how you would be able to beat that guy with a cultist, because you don't... There's not much you could do to optimize. There was not anything in terms of additional items or so. Before you is the exit to the underworld. The Guardian wasn't strong enough to hold you. Will you escape this horrible prison forever? Never return? Escape. Okay, cool. So we have a campfire here. Rest for 1 day and heal all your wounds? No. It seems like the top right. Maybe that's how long we have. Okay. There's some kind of dungeon. Let's go to this graveyard thing. Before you is a gravestone. Your name is upon it. Will this be your fate? Okay. Uh-huh. A rock. There's a portal. Okay, let's go here. Kobold Cave. A horrible beast once lived in this cave. Now it is gone and its lair is home to a tribe of kobolds. Their loot is known to be hoarded by their chief and his defender. Enter. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I have no idea how strong these enemies are, right? So all I can do is hope for the best, basically. No. I could note down how strong these enemies are, and then maybe for the next time I know better, but because I have no interaction options in the combat, it's a bit... I mean, now I know how strong they are, and I have my hit points, right? So basically that's the counter, and we need to kill as many as possible. Or explore as much as possible. There's a chest. I like these holes in the walls. This one is, oh. Yeah, this looks like death, right? Let's see. Oh, you are triumphant. Emerald ring, ruby, sapphire, gain 2 coins. Okay, let's see if we can find anything. There's another enemy. There's another enemy. Okay, we can't reach anything else. So now, here you can see there's a leave button. And we'll use that. To leave this place forever. Leave now. Because we need to rest. Yes, and you can see that this passed one thing. So, but this one is now gone. Okay, let's go into this lair as well. We still haven't found any. Yeah, I think the defense by these shoes, that's not the greatest option. I mean, it's 4 hit points per combat, basically, but if we can just kill them in the first turn, that would have been better. We don't get anything from killing enemies, from what I can see, so we should rather not attack them if there are no chests or anything behind them. There is a chest, so let's kill this dude. Okay. Oh, 8. I think it would have been useful if you could at least hover over the enemy stuff to see how much this is actually, or what this is actually good for, and also have some kind of interaction in combat, so that you can, because you can also not see in advance what the enemy has, so combat start, 8 defense. Each turn adds 1. Now, this is pretty strong, so let's take this. Oh, you must replace one of your items. Why? I mean, it was putting this into inventory before. Okay, well, anyways. Now this was equipping it automatically, which is a bit weird. But this seemed to be super strong. But now we need to find better weapons. There's nothing more. Might be something in the corner. Let's kill this dude. There's a strong one again. But unless there is yeah, there's a chest, a red chest. Maybe we can find some additional weapon before we face this enemy. Well, it doesn't look like that. Red chests. We only have 12 hit points. I mean, this thing is quite strong. Let's try our luck. Okay. You are triumphant. Alright. Nice. We have a mace. Attack. Each turn decreases enemy defense by 3. Adds 2 to attack. Sword. It's just 4 attack. And flail. 2/2. I mean, enemy needs to have defense, right? And this one is just doing 4 every time. So I'm taking this. Nothing here. Okay, this seems to be it. We only have 8 hit points left. Okay, let's leave this. Leave forever. Okay. There's some town in the east. Oh, and there's Dark Castle. Okay, let's go to this town. Welcome to the Royal Shrine of Marstone. Hey, you are welcome here. We can give you a permanent blessing. Would you like us to? All we ask is a donation in return, a small sacrifice. We can only bless you once. Not today. Max health. Okay. Not today. I have the feeling that we are going to collect a lot of coins by not taking any armor, and I need to. Yeah, exactly this I was looking for. We have a shield which is 8 and 1. We have a sword which is adding 5. And we have a kujgul or something like that, which is also adding 1. Okay, because I think in inventory, when we get an item, we cannot check what we are getting, so... Okay. We still have no... Oh, there's another campfire, and we could use to rest there. But I think we are super powerful now, so we can probably just kill everything. Yeah. You are triumphant, yeah, with just 1 blow. Mm-hmm. No. Okay, this one is stronger, but... Yeah. We are invincible! Oh, there's a treasure thing. Yeah, like... okay, cloak. This is all not great, so we take the coin. And this is what I was thinking, that the item we got was so extremely good that it's hard to find any better items now. Well, for that slot, we can still find weapons. Mm-hmm. So there was another red kobold or whatever that was, goblin. But we might want to look for additional chests first. I'm not sure if these are randomly generated dungeons. They seem to be either similar or exactly the same. I'm not quite sure. The chests are different. I mean, in the previous one there weren't two chests next to each other. Okay, let's try our luck here with just 8 hit points, but I think it will be fine. Yeah. Ruby gain 2 coins. And now we can leave. Leave now. We still have 8 hit points, so the question is whether or not we should rest now. What's this? The Great Catacombs. Once a burial ground for great warriors, now a haunted crypt. These catacombs are massive. The deeper you delve, the more dead you will be. Oh, okay, it's staying there. I was thinking maybe it just goes away. There's a portal. Oh. Before you is a giant ebony mirror. As you stare at your reflection, you begin to become mesmerized. As you start to lose yourself, it briefly flashes other colors. In these moments, it does not reflect, but instead shows you a glimpse of other places. When the mirror changes color, will you touch it? Yeah, sure. When it's crimson, nothing happens. Awesome. Okay. Maybe again. Emerald. Nothing. Violet. Nothing. Azure. Nothing. Maybe we need to have one of these gems in order to do something there. So there are a couple of crypts, and the time is passing, right? So okay. A horrible beast once lived in this cave. Kobolds again. Dum dum dum. Nothing here. Nope. Nope. Not too interesting here. We need some chests. There's a chest. Okay. Fire Cloak adds 5 defense. Yeah, but we can't reuse that. So let's use the Sapphire thing, or take the Sapphire thing, and then we might be able to use that in this portal thingy. There's another chest, okay. Yeah, Everwood Shield, that's 8, that's what we have already, yeah. Gain 2 coins, and that's it. I think there's one an error in the there's one line which is incorrectly set for some reason. But strangely, only if we're looking to into this direction. Like, there's one line which is bright. It's not here. Yeah, with so much navigation, it's crucial that walking around actually works fine, which it does. Okay, so we had this portal in the north, but maybe I should just continue walking around and maybe find a new portal or something. There's another... Here lives... Ah, there's also a difficulty probably or something. The powerful wizard, as evil as he is dangerous. He's known for his wealth, greed, and arcane power. He lives alone amidst his amassed magic treasures. Nope. Let's rest. Yes. What is... Ah, there's some desert. And now the day is over, I guess. When the moon is at its most bright, the king of Decay is at his most powerful, and now his power is strong enough to pull you back into the underworld. You feel yourself being sucked down below. Are you strong enough to escape again? Oh no. Well, I hope so. So now let's see if... So the dungeon seems to be the same. But here I can feel now that it's stuttering. And this is what I had in the main menu, that when I kept it open for too long, the whole computer froze. So I guess when I'm closing the game, I will kill my PC again. Well, not for forever, but I need to completely restart it. But it might become unplayable at some point. Okay. Let's try and see. No chance. Okay. Okay, this was not even the... Oh! That's not nice. Okay, I will go back. I will not get this treasure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just not getting through my armor, basically. But this also wasn't it. Just a random enemy. Nothing in here. But this is the mighty boss. 30 hit points. Okay, yeah, that's a bit more. But only 3 attack. But who knows what these things do. So maybe the attack is increased. You are triumphant. Okay, well, that was kind of close. But that's also because I ran into this stuff. So... Ah, so we get back to the position we were before. Now we need a resting place, otherwise we will be toast very soon. So there's a resting place. And there seems to be the end of the world. Okay, heal your wounds. Yes, please. And let's just visit these guys here. Yes. Was a bit more. At combat start adds 16 to defense. Okay, that's a lot. And there's a better shield. Okay. Well, let's take this one then. We need another good weapon. We replaced one, but we got another one. Ah, there's another chest. Okay. $38 points. And there it is, attack slot. Each turn decreases enemy defense by 6. Okay. And 3 to attack. Defender's sword. Combat start at 6 to defense 2 to it. Now we need to kill enemies really quick. So apparently that's the best, the mace. You must replace your items, yeah. Okay, now we can see what the items are doing. So we replace this. Okay. Nice. Doesn't seem to be anything else. Okay. Lots of enemies, but it doesn't look like... I'm not sure why it's going through the inventory twice doesn't seem to be very logical to me that it's doing that. Like it's doing 1 or 2 turns basically before the combat even starts. Okay, leave. Leave now. We lost 4 hit points, but that's fine. So now we... there's also a resting place down there. Let's visit one of these catacombs. Oh, this one is... Yeah, this one is slow. Okay. Bow. 3, 6, 3 to attack. I'm not sure. The sword is just doing 4. Yeah, let's replace the sword. I think that might be worth it. But I have the feeling that the game is not going to survive for too much longer. Now in this case, we are actually worse off. Why do we actually have 20 attack and not... I'm not sure. 5 defense and yeah, not sure why we have 20 attack, because the weapons shouldn't add that much. Okay, these dungeons are basically quicker because you can just go in pretty much straight lines. But yeah, lots of enemies here, and okay, I didn't even see that. Cloak. Gain coins. Uh-huh. Nothing there. There's another chest. Okay. But we... did we see stronger ghosts? I'm not sure. 8... Oh, 16 defense. Nice. I think the shield is still better. I should update the items. Item view. Mace. 6. 3. And this one was 16. 2. Yeah, okay. I mean, this is now the fastest speed, and you can see how long it now takes to go from point to point. Okay. There seems to be another chest at the end, so let's try that. 2 chests. Oh, maybe... Oh. You don't know who was buried in here, but this sarcophagus looks very expensive. Maybe it's friendly. Search. Okay, it doesn't seem to be very friendly. Oh. Nope. And you have been slain. Ah, okay. I still don't know what the... let's give it another try. I still don't know what the... Yeah, this is now super slow. Yeah, I have the fear that this will not... not hold for long. If it's slow now, it will probably break as soon as we go into this ghost thing. So we got 1 item. There should be another one, right? Also, what I didn't get is why I ended up with 20 attack for some reason. Where was the second chest? There. Yeah, leather ham. Now, the first time they need to be equipped. Attack, dagger. Attack. Leather. Defense. Okay. And to the enemy. And let's see how it goes. Yeah. Okay. I mean, we can get the coin. Emeralds. Oh, we take the emerald ring and see if we can do anything with it later on. With this portal, maybe. Escape. Okay. Kobolds. I mean, we still do not have this super protection thing, and we also do not have a strong weapon. So this can be dangerous if we get the wrong enemies. I would like to find a chest before actually fighting against one of these, let's call them bosses. And we have 2 bosses in here. Yeah, if we just have these bosses, but nobody else, I'm not going to attack them. Because we will die. There is nothing else. Nope. Nope. We can try our luck here. Let's try it, but I think we will die. Ah no, this is one of okay. I mean, that still worked fine. Oh, what's that? Gauntlets. Defense dots, nothing great here. What was the helmet we had? Yeah, I mean, it's better, but not by much. Yeah, that was a bit of a fail. So let's leave, and we need to rest. Leave now. There's an ice or glowing mountain or something. Rest. Let's go to the glowing mountain. Mount of Ancients. Before you is the Mount of the Ancients. It hums with the energy and power of the beings that created and govern the realities and stories of this world. It is said that touching this stone will cause your story to become noticed by the Ancients. If you do so, then all fights you encounter except the domain of the King of Decay will become more difficult, but the rewards will be greater. Only do this if you're certain you're ready for the okay, no, we don't do that yet. We first need to hunt more kobolds. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, we are healed again due to the rest, so yeah, but we either need a good protection or at least another, well, Yeah, I should have taken the second weapon last time. It was not a good weapon, but it was a weapon. I mean, they can't do anything. Yeah, let's try that. Emerald ring, yeah, okay. Let's also take the Ring of Arcanus. Maybe we need to summon Captain Planet or something. There's another one. But we are already down to just 12. But I feel like at the moment I'm not losing much if I'm dying. Because I haven't found any good weapons yet. Or any good equipment, I mean. Shield. Okay. That's not great. So let's just take the coins again. Or again, this first time. Nah, that wasn't great. So nothing here. We can leave again. And are down to just 10 hit points. I'm not going to rest yet. Okay, that's a stronger one. Okay. And a saber. Okay. That's still crap, but we can actually use it. Okay. Point. Yeah, so our previous run, which was much better, we found an extremely good item right away. Okay. I don't think there's anything left. Okay, so leave. That was still not very successful. Okay, let's use this. And then go into the next cave. Here it's already lagging again. Well, not lagging, but stuttering. And yeah, you feel immediately that it doesn't, yeah, it feels much worse moving around. Just a little bit of a delay, but it makes a big difference in the feel. Okay. Gauntlets. This was the strong... Yeah. Okay, so now we have some decent protection. And now it would be nice if we could replace one of our crappy weapons. But I don't think that we need to be afraid of anyone here anymore. Okay, that's nice. 3-1... At comets... No, it's 3 to defense. That's not great. Each turn decrease enemy defense. Yes. And this is just for attack. So let's take the Knight's Sword. They are both not great. Okay, dagger. Maybe there's another boss. I think that's it. No. Okay, leave. Leave now. So now we could get into some... The Great Catacombs, Haunted Crypt. Yeah. Ah, we can also open this. Okay. But it's just additional enemies. I mean, maybe there can be treasure in here. Let's do a couple of these, but it looks like this is pointless. Oh, you found 3 coins. Okay, maybe it's not pointless. Yeah, okay, this is then... Oh, okay, maybe I had just bad luck before. Ooh, it's getting slower and slower. Somebody should tell this guy he's dead. Ah, but this means that I need to... Oh. This is slow. This is problematic. Okay, that can take a bit. Boom, 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 boom. I should probably not go into these crypt dungeons, because the chance of something going wrong is too high. Okay. Yeah, let's leave before... Let's take this. Okay, and then let's leave. Leave now. This is super lucrative, but there's no use in being lucrative if the game then dies. So we need one better weapon. Okay. There's another boss. Okay. Fine Cloak. Combat Sonnets, 5 defenses. No, okay. Let's take the Silver Ring. It looks like, well, maybe in the bottom part there's one more. I'm not sure if that can be in something. Nope. Okay, leave. Okay, we will be brought back really soon, but let's try this now. Stronghold of the Decadent Sorcerer. A powerful wizard. Okay. Minions summoned by a sorcerer. Okay. Relatively harmless. Saber, both. Rep, okay. Okay, that might be more dangerous, yes. Not great. And with the next one, we are then actually... I mean, if the last one worked, this one also works. Yeah, let's do that. Because there is no random factor in there. But that also means that we need to go now. Leave. Leave now. I'm not sure if I'm automatically healed, if I'm... oh no. Oh, I'm not automatically healed. Okay, so that means I'm dead now. And the game is also about to die. Yeah, I mean, we have no chance with just 3 hit points. This is the one we need to defeat, so let's try and die. And we are dead. Yeah. I mean, we still have lots of stuff to do here, but I fear that... Yeah. Okay, I will stop the recording, and once I click quit, I think it will crash. And we are back, and I will start a new game. So the developer said that this is sorted by difficulty, basically. So you can also see the different values right there. I still don't know what the Mystic slot is, and I would like... I mean, we can just pick the Sorcerer and see what happens now. So let's give it another try with the Sorcerer and see what's different. So yeah, there is a memory leak in the game. And yeah, depending on how much RAM you have, the sooner the game will die, basically. I've got 32 gigabytes, but I've got like 1 million tabs open, so that probably doesn't help. Also, so we still get these items, but okay. What is a mystic slot? We can just equip anything in a mystic slot. Okay. Okay, this actually makes them better then. I'm not sure how this makes sense. Okay, let's pick the iron boots. Maybe you can just put everything into all slots. Or maybe in combat it's not actually working then. Also, the developer said that there are actually 4 chests in this dungeon, so I will check again if there's one more. I mean, this is the boss guy. I mean, there is the one behind the fire, but that's not of too much use. Like this chest over there. Now there has been a way around this fire, but I mean, maybe the right side is blocked there. Okay, nothing here. I don't see anything there. Now we have this section here now, which we can't get to. I mean, maybe there's a secret passage or something, but... No, we can't go past these. So if there is something in there, we can't reach it. And then we have this. Yeah, and there's also a wall, so we can't get there either. So there's just this one chest left in this section there. There might be something, but there's an outer border, so there shouldn't be anything. Maybe we can... No, we can see that there's nothing. So, I don't know. Maybe there is something, is another chest, but it's not reachable. Might also be a possibility. Either way, let's try killing this dude. You have been slain. Okay, that didn't work. Yeah, okay, the warrior had more attack, right? So defense. And these are randomized, so we might actually get... Yeah, very different items. I mean, we had some damage. So can I just equip 2 helmets? Yeah, I can. Mm-hmm. Now this will take forever, and now of course our armor is used up. So this is not going to work. You have been slain. Quick restart. Yeah, we basically need to... if this is luck-based... yeah, we need basically items like that. I mean, this thing wasn't very good, but this one adds 1 per turn, which is useful. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. You are triumphant. Escape. Okay, we need to rest. And now we also have a different icon here. Cool. Okay. Enter. Okay. It doesn't look like we will find anything otherwise, so let's try our luck here. Yeah. Okay, but some new items. So another shield. It's not great, but it's not nothing. So, and what's in here? We take the coin and then equip this shield into the mystic slot. This is not great. But we have some decent regeneration now, but I don't think that we will be able to kill one of the red ones. So yeah, let's just leave. We need to rest again. I will just travel to the south. Pretty big map. Ah, there's something. Rest. Okay. Enter. Another cobalt lair. They shouldn't be able to do much because we are regenerating more than they can do. Or the same. Yeah. That's harmless. I'm invincible! You might actually end up in an endless combat in some cases, right? Okay, that was not good, but we probably have another boss enemy here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's painful, but Let's take the ruby amulet. Yeah, they can't do anything, but now the red one is still too dangerous. Okay, I will go to the south and check if there's anything. But there might be just a couple of different layouts of the dungeon. And I've never seen anything in the bottom right corner. Okay, so there's nothing left here. Leave now. Okay, we need to keep in mind that when the time is up, we need to actually do a pretty hard battle. So we shouldn't get damaged too much on right before the day ends. Okay, there's nothing. I'm not sure if there's only ever like these golden chests, if there's just coins and gems and stuff in there. I mean, there's this gem guy. And there's a blue chest, and I think in the blue chest we will find useful stuff. Now it will take a while, but enemy can't do anything. Okay. 4 to defense. Each turn adds 2 to defense. And gauntlets. So that's better than our shield. Oh. And now I can't discard. That seems to be a bug. Yeah, maybe I'm not supposed to equip them in these mystic slots. Choose one reward. Let's take the coins. I think these mystic slots might be a bit broken. Or maybe that's the drawback. That they are not... you can't replace them properly. But I mean, in the end, you can just unequip them, right? So... yeah, so before opening a chest, we need to unequip them. I don't think that that's intended. Nah, I will check after this run if that's actually intended or not. Or let me do that on my phone and see if I get a reply. I don't want to tap out because I'm afraid that the game might crash. So 1 second. Alright, so this is actually not a bug. you can equip all items in all slots, which I didn't know. And you can also find special mythic or special items for these slots here. So yeah, we might need to still find these. But of course, it's a bit unfortunate that we need to unequip them when looting a chest now. Okay, so there's a good chest. Okay. This will take a while. Okay. Now, before opening this chest, I need to go into item view, then take the shield, put this into an empty slot, then out. Ooh. Okay. 8 defense. 4-1. This is 2-2. So this is already a big... I mean, most fights take a little bit longer now, so let's take the... This is also not working. You must replace one of your items. I can't replace any item to discard. Yeah, that's not working. Yeah, okay, 1 second. Alright, so because this is a blue item, I cannot equip it in any circumstances. So it's not about... So the error message here, you must replace your items, is misleading. And that basically means we can't get any better equipment in this dungeon. Because these slots can only contain other items on a higher level, which we will not be able to find in this dungeon. So yeah, that's a bit unintuitive. Let's leave this one, if we can't get here anything anyway. So we need to find... I mean, we are full hit points. We don't have great equipment, but let's see if it's still enough. I don't remember. Did we get a new chest in here? I think there was this one behind the flames. Yeah. I don't think there are new... Okay, let's try this. We might die, but... yeah, we will die. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was a bit weird. So, yeah, you basically need to know what you're doing if you're taking this character and have these 3 slots here. Combat at 4 defense. Yeah, let's take this. And then... the second chest. Where was the second one? I don't remember! Or was it further into the... Yeah, this is just the chest with the... Ah, there it is. Okay, let's take the... We can also... Yeah, combat start is not great. Yeah, let's take this. And then item view. Boots. And then shields. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that didn't work too well. So let's try that again. So we definitely need more damage at start. Without 2 damage, I don't think we will be very successful. Yeah, Saber. We will try this now. 2 weapons. But of course, we do not have a lot of... well, no defense at all. So let's try. No, okay. That worked. And we need to rest anyways, right? So in this case, we can as well collect the coins from this other chest. Or the ruby. Let's take the ruby. Okay. Escape. Now we have 1 empty slot. Yeah, we need to rest. We have 1 empty slot and we will go into one of these goblin caves to try and fill this empty slot with hopefully one of these wooden shields, which were decent. There's an item. We cannot equip any of these items in there. We need these gray chests. Yeah, I guess the game gets a bit weird if we are playing a mystic. And this guy is too... Yeah, so in this dungeon we will not find anything, so we can leave. Leave now. Again, but it's not today. We will not make the ghosts. Okay, let's try this. And I think the gray chests have always been in this area here. So if this room doesn't exist, I guess it means that we also cannot... okay, this was... Okay. I don't think there's anything, and we only have... Ah, no, this is a bad chest, which is good, because we need that. Okay, we just made it. Okay. Yeah, this shield is good. And this is... We can take that one as well and then replace one of the weapons again. This is not great, but it's as good as it was before. So, let's remove... Or can we just swap? Yeah. Okay. Close. Leave. Now we need to find a resting place. There's one. And now we must find one of these warlock towers or whatever, these ones. Because as far as I understand, that's the only way we can find some better weapons, basically. Can't go past there. We're taking a bit of damage, but this is a skull now. Yeah, this is going to be nasty. I don't think that's... We can't equip any good weapons, and yeah, that's... that might be impossible. Okay, let me... Okay, I will try to restart the game. 1 second. Okay, I just tried a couple of times now to find the additional chest if there is one, but I don't see one. So, accept your fate. And I'm not sure if it's then, with only 2 chests in the beginning, the starting values are crucial, and I don't think that with the cultist we do have a lot of chances there. With the shaman, however, has 2 of these slots, so yeah, we could just take that. Shaman, no weapons though. But we can just equip these. So we have an armor slot, and then yeah. Okay. So I mean, for the start, it doesn't matter because we don't find any great items, anyways. Let's take the. It's not too good. Let's take the helmet. I would have liked to get one of these shields, but anyways. So, helm goes into the defense slot. Okay. Okay. And you have been slain. Okay. Yeah, that didn't work, but if we find a better weapon at the start, it should work. Not a better weapon, we find this shield, which we will not find this time. Dagger. So this will be the same result, right? Because we have the same items. Yeah, that's not going to work. Dagger. Yeah, that's death. You have been slain. Yeah, basically we need to be lucky to have this shield at the start. And if we don't have that, we will always lose. Or maybe if we just do more damage, maybe that's... working. I'm just realizing that they only need to be on a general slot. So we are also attacking with the items in... So we have 9 equipment slots, the general slots as well, and we attack with the general... What? Okay. Okay, this I didn't get, so we also attack with these gray slots. Now finally I understand how the system works. want these 6 are not inventory slots, but actually slots for items to use. Okay. Okay. That took me some time. I mean, it also doesn't make too much sense. I mean, in which game you have 9 arms to swing weapons with, but yeah, okay. So yeah, you need to have 2 weapons, then you get out. And this would also work with the cultist in this case, because still has 1 hit point left in this case, right? Yeah, okay. I will just restart with the cultist because we have all the different slots then. So, yeah, 1 second when I'm restarting the game. Alright, so I was there, and the cultist. Alright, let's try our best now with the cultist. And see if we can... I mean, we need to have some luck, right? Like, this will not work, so we can just go to our demise. And we definitely need 2 weapons, otherwise we will die. And quick restart. Yeah. Oh, this is actually also nice. Nice. We could try this. Or did I already try? We get to... I'm not sure. Let's try this. Yeah, it scales up, so every additional turn the enemy does more damage. So we actually need 2 weapons. If we do not have 2 weapons, we will not make it. Dagger. Of course, that's pure luck then. If yeah, like this is not going to work. I mean, I think I tested this before. Yeah. So we do need 2 weapons with this character in order to survive that. Alright. And there's our second weapon. And 1. Okay, we have 1 hit point left. And we need to rest here. Okay. So, let's try this here. Okay. Yeah. We are not getting through, so I can't get an additional item in this case because I will always die. Yeah. I'm not sure if okay. Let's restart. I'm not sure if you could even find chests without killing one of these guys. I don't think you can. So, I mean, this enemy, yes, we won, but I don't think that it's possible to even kill this weakest enemy. So the only way to do something then would be to go into these. And then you need to be lucky, find gold, and then basically upgrade your character with that gold. Okay, that's not going to fly. So, yeah, we're not going to do that. Let's start a new game. Yeah, I mean, this is then just randomly rolling and hoping for the best, and I don't want to do that. Let's take the... Why is the Warlock? Okay, one more hit point. I don't even know what you can put into these slots. I will take the Shaman. Okay. So now we... 2 weapons would be nice. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Of course, now we still have 11 points left. But I think we will still die with these harder enemies, so we should still rest. Because we need 1 chest basically to upgrade. Yeah. And we should avoid all enemies. Unless they are protecting one of these chests. At least at the start here. Yeah, we need to get past that one. Okay, so. There's our first actual box to loot. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Saber. Yeah, the shield is good, so we take this one. And we have another shield, and we take this one as well. We don't need to equip these, but this one isn't. This is now enough so that the enemies can't do anything anymore. Okay. And this dude, I think, is too strong, so we will not try that. Yeah, and that's this first. Leave now. Okay, we only have 6 hit points left. We can use the fire again. But I don't think that we will get any additional damage anymore, so we will not use the fire. It's only the red ones which can actually be dangerous now. Okay. So this is now a blue item. And this can only be equipped in the blue slot. And we'll take the shield. And this will give us 8 defense at the start. And 1 each turn, which is a lot. Okay, so now we have 4 defense each turn. Okay, seems to be nothing else in here. Was there just one chest? Okay, well, anyways, leave. Leave now. Okay. So there's the portal. There's another cave. Okay. There is a chest. Okay. 4 and each turn 1. No. Knight's shield is 2 and 2 each turn. That's pretty good. So we exchange this one. Because long term, this one is better. Nah, this is just... I mean, this we are regenerating 4 shields. So yeah, he also can't do anything. Sapphire. Emerald amulets. I mean, maybe they are doing something in the portal. Leave. Leave now. We had this portal over there. We will try that after this dungeon. I mean, we still have 2 empty slots and we can just put anything in there. Well, anything which is not blue. There's also no color around them, right? These are not blue items here. I'm not sure what... yeah. Yeah, I think the defense in the blue item was blue, so that's, yeah, not super intuitive. Small shield, yeah, we get another point each turn. That's fine. And 1 more for attack. That's also good. Okay. Yeah, we can. So we can still find 1 more item. Nah, but there doesn't seem to be anything. Okay. Nothing in here. Leave. Leave now. Let's see if we find 1 more. Yes, there. I just want to find 1 more item to fill that slot. there's the chest. Okay. Of course, this chest is actually not useful to us, but we still get the coins, right? So was there more? Nope. Okay, leave. There's another one. There's nope. Okay. And okay, so iron boots, leather helm, 4 to defense. We can get another attack instead. Let's take this and then destroy this helmet. Okay. Yeah, and that's pretty much everything we can do here. So leave now. Now we will get to the to this portal thing again, and I will take all 4 different colors. We have... Maybe this is doing something because we have this amulet. But no. Okay, nothing happens. Okay, so that was nothing. Okay, let's do a rest. Rests. Okay, now we will get ported back. Oh no! Guardian of the Underworld. You are triumphant. Okay. But I think now we have stronger enemies here. They are doing 4. I mean, that's still fine. Not sure if we will also find stronger trash items. Leather boots. Yeah. Cloak. Okay, so these are better, but... Dagger, okay. We take the dagger and replace our dagger. And I think that's it again. Oh, maybe not. A lot of empty space here, but... This one is going to be stronger. for some coins. 6. Okay. Uh-huh. Night swords. Yeah, now we have these weapons which we cannot take because we do not have an attack slot. Must be equipped to an attack slot, which you don't have. So, yeah, okay. Gain 3 coins. Okay, so maybe there's something else. I mean, we still got 3 coins. That's also not bad. We can try to buy something for that, which I didn't do yet. But now leave. So we can still get improvements there now. Okay. Leather boots. Ah, that's not good. Another dagger. So we replace the next item here. Yes. Mm-hmm. I mean, if the mage tower is harder, it's a bit weird that you basically need to go there in order to upgrade your... Basically jump over this to go there. Sapphire amulet has no known purpose. Now let's just take the 3 coins. And leave. There's another one. I mean, the progress we have now is very limited. It's basically just replacing the gray items with other gray items. And of course the time is kind of running out and we do not find any good blue items. Saber. So now they are all replaced. I would have preferred some protective items, but we will see if we still find some. I mean, this is just money. No, there. Okay, yeah. I mean, this wasn't what I expected, but it's still just money in this case. Because we can't use them. Okay, nothing here. Leave. Leave now. It's still early in the day, so we can still do more. And there's a window. And if we have a window, then we have a treasure. Trident. Okay, can't use any of this. Okay. And there's another one. Okay. A dagger. I want to... let's exchange the amulet then. We still have no shields. Boosting the damage now, but yeah, that's not great. Leave now. Next one. Okay, there's one. I mean, the damage is kind of significant now. Okay, so there's a nice shield. Combat start with 16 to defense, and then 2 each turn. Or 3 each turn. Let's take this one. Yes. Okay, I think with that we are somewhat well equipped to face the next challenge. I mean, we still have other items we could. Oh, there's... could use upgrades for, but... No, just coins. Then let's go to the east. Okay, so if there's anything left, it has to be in this corner over there. But it does not look like it. Okay. Well, actually, let's go. Okay, leave. Leave now. So now we could rest and then try something else. There's another one. Okay, let's do that as well. We should not go into the scripts because that's becoming unplayable. Alright, so... Dagger. Saber. Let's exchange that as well. Ah, finally. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can find more. Just for the coins. We have 21 coins, so in theory, we could also go, I think, to the tower, was it? And then exchange the coins for hit points. There was a chest. Coins. And that's it. Yeah. Okay, let's leave. Leave now. Now, where was the tower? I guess it has to be in the south. There's the tower. Gain 15 maximum health. And this can only be used once. Okay. We're still not completely healed. So, but I don't know if we need, if there are additional towers. And it does seem like these dungeons, they do not take any time. So, I guess you're supposed to basically do everything on the way. Knight's Shield. It's the one I have, right? But it's 3 coins. I mean, all the items we have are upgraded now, so there's besides of gold, we are not actually looking for anything in these dungeons now. Good. Fine cloak. Sapphire amulet. Coins. Now we have 10 coins. Okay, leaving. I mean, I'm not sure if I can do anything with these coins at that point. So we have this portal. Time is also nearing the end, so yeah, I mean, we can't do anything big now, because then we might not survive the next combat. I mean, if we survive it anyways. Small shield. I mean, if the combat builds up the same way as it did before, we should probably rather focus on damage and not on defense, because the enemy needs to be killed quickly. There's this enemy in between the runs. Ring of Arcanus. Okay, we are now at 17. Okay, that's all. Leave. It would have been nice if there was a spot to rest. Let's do this as the last thing before we... Oh, this is slow now. No. Now there we get another 3 coins, I guess. Yeah. Okay, cloak. And leave. So we do not have any resting spot, and we will be ported back now. Oh no. So we need to be... Oh yeah, now this is getting really slow. That's not good. Not good. Just assuming we need to go there again. And then let's hope for the best. You are triumphant. Okay. Escape! Okay, but we need to rest now. And then we need to go into this mage tower there, for example. But where's the resting spot? Need a resting spot. There. Rest. Ah, there was another one. I didn't see that one. Okay, let's try this. Stronghold of Decadent Sorcerer. I mean, these are the weak ones, so... Yeah, it's also super slow in here. But it's understandable that these are just some great chests, so they might not be useful to us. And these are, again, great chests. So I will just avoid them. We might only be able to kill one enemy, and we better make it worth it, so... And that's definitely not worth it. Can't do anything in here. Nope. Okay, leave. Well, we now basically spent half the day here with nothing. I don't think that we are on a good path. Nothing. And super slow again. Mm-hmm. Can't go there. But at least the layout is different now. And we can loot that from the other side. Ah, no. Ah, 90. Okay. I mean, it works. Yeah. Okay, leather boots. But these are just gray chests, so we don't get anything special in here. But yeah, if one works, then all of them work, so without losing anything. So now we can use this easily to just get the gray stuff and upgrade our like this small shield. Yes. Mm-hmm. Super slow again. Okay, there's another, and there are additional chests. Mm-hmm. So we have one more attack than the last time, and I think one more defense. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Dagger. Dagger. Okay. I like to have this shield. But the thing is that while these the shield, for example, where you get additional defense each turn, is pretty good, it's not good against this boss in between. If it's all about damage, I guess the Barbarian would even be best in that case then. But on the other hand, the Barbarian would take damage each time. Yeah, but I mean, it's easy to just compensate that with gray defense items. Okay, still no... new defense items. Dagger. Mm-hmm. Leather boots. Nope. Taking... That's a red room, so maybe there's something special in there. And then again, maybe not. Ah! Who are you? A sorcerer whose power and wealth have corrupted him to evil. Press space to start the combat. Yeah, okay. Let's see. I will just use 4 speed. Well, it's a bit slow anyways. Ah, so he is using like spell power or something. I'm not sure what this poison bar is, what is increasing, but either way, enemy's dead. And here finally we have some mystic items. The Wand of Death. Each turn convert 1 energy to 3 poison on enemy. Well, it would be nice if So how do we get energy? Combat start, gain 3 energy. So we basically need 2 items. 1 to generate energy. Each turn gain 3 energy. Scroll of Vampirism. No known purpose. Okay, apparently we need to use this, and then on top of that we need to use the poison. Yeah, which turns that into poison. So now we are generating energy, but this only makes sense now if we have anything which uses that energy. Now we are actually weaker than before. I mean, I don't know what the poison is doing, so there's that as well. I mean, I am a bit weaker now, so... Dagger... let's use the... Yeah. Now we have everything upgraded, basically. I think the shield can still be upgraded one more time. The bottom one, and of course the blue one. Yeah, but I don't want to use that now. Okay. Let's get to the next room. Okay. Ah, these are also just gray boxes, but we basically need to... Well, maybe not. I mean, I don't know what the money is for at this point. Not sure if we can buy anything with it. Ah, there's our small shield. Okay, small shield. This was also just 2 for... Yeah, it's the same, so that's actually not useful. This one... No. Coins. So now we... Yeah. I mean, I kind of need to kill that one. Yeah, this makes it a bit tedious, right? I mean, because we kind of... I'm not sure if we can actually use the money for something, but if we can, we kind of must kill all of that in the tower. Because that's the reasonable thing to do. if this like gives us any benefits. Special room, but not really a special reward. Okay, so we've finished everything here. Yeah. Okay, leave. So we got one special item now. But, oh, put off. Oh, that's a portal again. Before you is a giant violet mirror. As you stare at your reflection, you begin to become mesmerized. You start to lose yourself. Maybe you need to... Crimson. In a surreal swirl of color, you find yourself somewhere else. Ah. Okay. And there's some red walls. So maybe we find something useful there. Mm-hmm. I mean, this is the highest speed, it's just lagging. Okay. Mm-hmm. Emerald Potion. Decreases poison by 5. Scroll of Flame. Vampirism. No known purpose. Each turn decreases. Scroll of Flame has no known purpose. Let's use this. I mean, I don't know which enemy this would then be used for. I mean, I could now go in, explore this dungeon further and get all the great chests, but I really don't want to. And I'm not sure if we can even use the money at this point. Okay, so let's leave this. Now, is this a new map or is this... No, it's... okay. Oh, and it's getting slower again. Oh, okay. So this will be hard to even navigate to the ending, to the boss, and this will probably also take forever to kill him. Okay. Let's see. And you have been slain. Okay, so that's it. Yeah. Of course, so I think if we now accept... We have 0 titles. Not sure what that means. I think that I will fight like warrior, okay, but my guess is the barbarian is probably even the strongest then, because you would just... It's easy to fill up these 3 slots, and then you can still add a couple of defensive items here and focus on attack and have that stack up, because in the end this special boss is most vulnerable against yeah, characters with just a lot of attack. Alright, so yeah. This is a great entry to the jam. I would have liked more explanations about what stuff is doing, and like also that this was completely confusing to me, that this was at the beginning, that it's going through and that it's not using the weapons right away, because the first turn it's not actually attacking, but it's just stacking up or something. I don't get that. And then I didn't consider or didn't know that these were also weapons, that you basically have 9 hands doing stuff, so that the concept is very weird. So yeah, that's something which needs explanation. And then of course the memory leak here, right? And if you are not a jam participant and need to raid, I would recommend to wait for post-jam version, so that this memory stuff has been fixed. You will find a link to the game down in the video description, but that's it from me for this time. If you are interested in seeing more, you will find a link down there as well for the playlist with all the other entries I've covered so far. And of course, there will also be the new entries as soon as I record or publish them. And of course, you can also just subscribe to the channel. I thank you for watching, and thanks to Dave for participating in this jam. And with that, hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.